Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I do a lifestyle and pregnancy videos, so if that's something you're interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. So today's video was actually specifically requested. I've been getting a lot of questions over the course of my pregnancy, and I went ahead and did an Instagram questionnaire to ask people what kind of questions they had. So this is the pregnancy Q&A for my first pregnancy. I have all of the questions on my phone here, so if you see me looking at my phone a lot, that is why. Question number 1. How many months pregnant are you? I am 9 months and 2 weeks pregnant, so that is 37 weeks. As of this video right now, I'm not sure exactly when this video is going to get timed out. I might be the full 10 months. I might have already given birth. I'm not sure, but as of making this video right now, I'm 9 months and 2 weeks pregnant. How did your family react to the news? Well, my family was just very excited overall. Casey's mom was pretty ecstatic because she really wanted us to have a grandbaby, but she didn't want to pressure us into a grandbaby, so she was like, finally, you're having a kid. Even though we're only 21, it's still pretty young. Nobody has been really judgmental about it. Everybody's been super happy, loving, and just supportive overall. Do I know the sex of the baby? I think this is coming from someone who hasn't really seen any of my videos or been on my Instagram. But yes, we are having a baby boy. Do you want more children? Maybe 2 to 5 years down the road, I'll have another one. I really don't like being pregnant, but I do know that I at least wanted 2 kids. Casey wanted at least 3 kids, but I don't know how well I can handle that. It's definitely going to be something that through the test of time we'll figure out. Do you have any names picked out? Yes, I do have a baby names video that's about 5 minutes long, so if you want to go look at that. Some baby name options in there that we really like. We have his full name picked out at this point, and once he is here, I'm gonna go ahead and post a picture to Instagram revealing his name, and I will go ahead and reveal the name in his birth log. Natural or medicated birth? This one's a little bit tricky because if I can have him naturally, I definitely will. But if the pain is too much, I'm going to get an epidural because I definitely want this to be a more pleasant experience and I don't want to be in awful pain the entire time. What do you most look forward to after the pregnancy? I most look forward to bonding with our baby and getting back into shape. Will you breastfeed? Yes. As of right now, I do plan on breastfeeding at least until a year old. If it stops shorter than a year, then that's fine. But I think that once we start baby-led weaning and he starts eating foods, then we'll kind of drift off the breastfeeding and get him situated on real foods. Do you plan on working or to be a stay-at-home mom? We can't really afford for me to be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm super independent, so I think I would get bored really easily. YouTube has definitely been something I'm working towards as a career goal, but as I'm working towards that goal, there is going to have to be another job in line, so I will be going back to work after my 3 months of postpartum. Is your belly soft or firm? So these last 3 weeks have been really difficult. So my belly has been mostly firm because I have a ton of Braxton Hicks going on, a ton of cramping. He's cramped in there. So there's not really any squishiness. It's pretty much just a rock. Does it hurt to poke your bump? In some spots, yes. Just because that's where he's kind of worn down my insides or my skin or whatever you want to call it. So if you touch the spots that he's been touching a lot and pressing against, it is pretty painful. If you push on your bump, does the baby move? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends if he's awake or if he's asleep. But a lot of the times, if I do move my stomach or press on a certain spot, he will react. Do you look bigger from the side or the front? I would say that I look way bigger from the side than I do the front. My stomach is pretty low down there, especially right now because he has shifted down. I would say though that my stomach does look really huge from me just looking down on it, especially because I can't see anything, not even like my feet. So do you have space at the top of your bump? I didn't before, but now I do because the baby has moved lower in the uterus. So there is quite a gap between my breast and my stomach at the moment. So there is like a line from like bending over and standing up, if that makes sense. Does baby ever make your bump lopsided? Yes. Before, no, but now that he's much bigger and there's less space, I think that my stomach is actually lopsided 99.9% of the time because there's just not a lot of room for him in there. So his butt usually makes one-sided lopsided. Is your underbelly sensitive? Surprisingly, no. The only thing that I've really been sensitive to is wearing tight clothing. So there's a couple pairs of maternity jeans that I have that the waistband is just too tight. So I either have to stay away from those or wear them for a short period of time. And I think the last question is if we are going to circumcise. And that we have talked to the doctor about doing that clinically a couple weeks after the birth, so that is definitely something we are going to do. But really, overall, I'm just really glad I'm getting to the end of this pregnancy and we get to meet our baby boy. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster and I'm nervous, but I think in a good way. I'm just ready to not be pregnant anymore. It's definitely been a rough time. So that's all the questions I have for it now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your guys' love and support, and I will see you guys next week in another video.